Water is flowing again tonight in the city of Paris, with a main line break being repaired about 90 minutes ago.
Residents were without water since 3 o'clock this morning. Tyler Melito joins us now with more on how people there dealt with this inconvenience. Tyler.
That is right, Marvin and Monty. People in Paris now have their water back after what was a long day for many, with a lot going out without water. Several businesses were unable to open, while others could only operate in a limited manner. Despite the fix, however, all utility customers remain under a boil water advisory, which is something the city anticipates remaining through the weekend, abiding by CDC guidance.
Showering and bathing is still okay under a boil water notice. However, they just want you to be cautious not to get anything in your mouth or your nose or your eyes. And for younger children who that is more difficult to ensure that they can't, that they encourage you to do sponge baths.
With this boil water advisory still in effect, however, local restaurants say it isn't smooth sailing, with extra work needing to be done on the front end in order to serve their customers.
So my dad got here early this morning and boiled a bunch of water to store that the cooks can use. So it is a limited amount that we have, and they bought some water bottles and some bottled sodas just to give out to people. But we would spend more money buying all those things than if we just had water and like having a fully running restaurant.
Since the notice is expected to continue through the weekend, restaurants like Perico's could still see a dip in business.
Those are our busiest days. Like the rest of the week is usually slowed down, and most of our revenue comes from the weekend and Thursday.
Many people say they believe the city could have done a better job of communicating about the water main break, expressing their frustration on Facebook. Lucero shared how her family found out their restaurant had no water.
So basically the reason we found out, we had no water at the house. So my dad came here to Perico's, but there was no water also. So he called the health department, and the health department had to call the city because no one notified us or any of the other restaurant staff that we had no water here.
Despite the issues, the city is appreciative for everyone's patience in the interim.
We understand the frustration. Water is such an important resource for all of us, and it impacts our daily lives. We definitely understand.
Now, though the line break has been repaired, residents can still possibly see little to no water pressure throughout the night as the system returns to normal flow. Reporting for Fox 56 News, I'm Tyler Melito.
Thanks, Tyler.